Good evening, everybody. I think we are still having difficulty with this camera. My name is Kelley Farley. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Karaka, Auckland. And tonight we're going to make, I'm just trying to find it on my screen. Here we go. Yeah, damn it. Okay, I'm going to have to, for some reason it's not, I have to flip it. I have to look at my camera settings and see if that makes a difference. All right, so our card today is like this. So it stands up. It's been flat for a while now, but it does stand up by itself like that. If I turn it on its side, this is what it looks like. And we've just got the center is suspended there, and we've used a little bit of acetate there, which just is catching the light so you can see that, but then folds down flat into a nice envelope to send off, and you've got plenty of space here to write, or if that's not enough, you've got space on the back. All right, so please do this is I've done this using I never do men's cards. It's kind of a men's card. It's not really a men's card, but I've also stamped around the outside here with one of the stamps that says "Because You're Awesome." Just to inverse them up. Happy Sunday to you too, Alison. So this paper here is out of one of the Christmas packs, so I just thought we'd use that to do a bit of a masculine card and also show that it doesn't have to just be Christmas. So that's the back of one of the Christmas designs. So I'm just going to move that there out of the way. I've been crafting, so I just put my trimmer away, and we're going to need that. So let me just make some room here. So I've got one of the other designs out of the pack, which has got Christmas trees on the back of it, but it has just got this cute little design here. Where does that go? No, it doesn't go that way. I cut it so that I could have it so that it kind of continue the pattern. All right. Where is it? Okay, so we've got two pieces of card, and again, this is so annoying. I'm going to have to lift it up. Two pieces of card. One is 11 inches by 4 1/8, which is the width of our cardstock, which is easier in centimeters. It's 10.5 centimeters. All right, so it's A4 cut in half, and then just a little bit cut off the bottom because it was an American video that I watched to do this, and I didn't really have the brain power to change the measurements. So 11 inches for this one. This one here is the same width, so you can use the other half, but it's by 7 inches. All right, so it comes down to the 7 there, which I just see my light is reflecting on. There you go. So 7 inches. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pop this in, and we are going to score at 1.5. Actually, I don't need that out. 1.5 inches. And then, yay, dishes. It's always good when the dishes are done. 1.5 and 5.5. I'm still having trouble with my camera, so apologies, ladies. Right, so the next one here is 1.5. So our long one. Again, 1.5 and 5.5. All right. And 5.5. Okay. So we don't really need that anymore, that I remember. So what I'm going to do is just using my bone folder, I'm just going to burnish these. So this is actually the front of our card. All right, and then this is the inside piece of our card. So this is the one that we need. We have two score marks, score lines, like so. All right, and then that is going to go on here, and that is going to go there to make our box. Before we do that, we're going to take this one here, and before I go and cut my shape, because we're going to cut out this piece here, I have got the stylish shape starts to do that. I'm using the circle sayings, which when I looked in the catalogue, it wasn't really one that kind of jumped out at me. I'm going to make this one a little bit more feminine with the colours, although that doesn't necessarily mean that just because it's feminine colours that it's mean like pretty colours too. According to my niece, my brother's favourite colours are purple and pink. So, all right. So I'm just going to pop some flowers on here, and then I'm just going to. Now these are designed to go into a circle, so you can put two together. But I'm just kind of randomly going around the outside. That it just creates some interest once we've cut our hole, so that it doesn't show up very well until it's a bit dry. So let me just move that out of the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut a hole in the middle of this, and I think I used that one. Yes. So we need one of those cut there like that, pretty much in the center, and then I'm actually going to pop this on at the same time because I actually want that center one to be the piece that sits in the middle. So I'm going to cut those both at the same time just to save me some time, and just using a bit of a post-it note. I'm quite happy with. I don't need the inside bit that's going to be cut, but I do just want it to kind of stay in place a bit more. So just the top of a post-it note over there. I'm just going to take it to the die cutting machine, which is out ready for fun today. I had a little bit of time to be creative. So let me bring this back. Bring this back out. I've got to get some new plates. Just going to carefully take that off. Carefully take that off. Alright, so you want to keep the middle bit. Don't want to keep that. You could keep that and use it as a what do you call it? A frame, if you were going to use that somewhere else. Because it has got, I don't know how well you can see this, but it has got double stitching on it. So if you wanted, it doesn't work on here because it's the same size, but you could put a frame around another circle piece like this bit. So if you wanted to have another layer of that, you could do that, but I'm not going to do that. So let's just get ourselves back here. Okay, so you need a piece of acetate for this next bit. Alright, so we're going to pop, now, where did that go? There it is. You don't need very much. So on the back here, we just need a piece of acetate that's going to go through the center. Alright, now that is actually too long, so I'm going to cut it. But I want to make sure that it's clear enough that I can actually still get a glue dot on the bottom back of each. How's everyone's weekend been? A nice weekend. The weather's been nice pretty most of the time, which has been good. We went out for lunch to a new, well, not new, but new location of a if people know where Celsius was, or there was a big place before that, after that. But in Botany Junction was my sister's birthday, so we went there for lunch, and it was quite nice. It was their soft opening. They've just moved from Ormiston up to where Celsius was, so yeah, it was a nice meal. So I'm just going to pop this back on there. That doesn't look centered. This is why you don't. Ah, nice. Nice to have a card class to go to, Andrea. What'd you make? I saw you've been to New Plymouth, Alison. That was nice. It's a nice airport there, isn't it? I quite like New Plymouth Airport. Not that I've been to a lot of airports, but that one was quite nice. All right, because of the acetate, I'm just going to use a glue dot again, and I'm going to pop. You're not actually going to see it, but it just sticks better. So I'm going to do that. Oh, not cards. Oh, that's funny, Andrea. You went to a card class and you didn't make cards. Was it like playing cards? Oh, a box. Nice. Like a Christmas class. It's getting to that time of year where we start making those little gift boxy things, isn't it? All right, so I just put 3 glue dots in there. I might be able to put, and a tree ornament. Cool. So I'm just going to pop that on. Now it has got some stamping on it. I'm just going to center that in the middle of my circle before I press it down. Stick that down. So then we turn it over and we've got that. Now, what we're going to put there is a piece of white. Oh, cool. Sounds like a cool class then. Very productive. I'm curious, do you know what you're making before you go, like when you sign up, or do you just go regularly that's what, and then whatever they decide to make is what you make? It's funny when I have a class that's got lots of colouring. It's very it's really funny because everyone goes very quiet when it's focusing and colouring in time. All right, so I'm gonna do some colouring. Oh, nice. So you just go regularly. I was looking at our calendar to sort some classes out, and Piper's got dance, and she's got the Santa parade, and then she's got prize giving, and I could have put that inside it. I wonder if that would fit. No. Yeah, that's what I like about them too, is that it's actually more about catching up with people and stuff as well as crafting. Crafting's the bonus. All right, so I'm going to put this in here. So I'm going to use some blends. I've just got a couple that I'm going to use that hopefully you won't be too upset with me. I don't know why. I don't know what I was going to say there. I was going to say, I don't know why I got Calypso Coral and thought the cupcake had it had a couple of big pink. No, what's this? Lemon mango. Oh, that's why. Because somewhere under here is my paper, and that's what I've got. Let's go melon mango. So I'm going to do the light. So I've organised card for Wednesday, but we have Matt's 50th birthday on the weekend, so I'm going to say I won't be here on Sunday, because after having everyone, we've got people coming from out of town staying with us, so I'm going to say there's no live next Sunday night, sorry, but I'll be here Wednesday unless something goes wrong, which hopefully it won't. Right, let's just let that process for a minute. Anyway, so I'm actually going to get the dark. You can get I want that shadow to sort of stand out a bit more, and once it dries out, once it dries a bit more, it'll be alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this here. Oh, I used a smaller one. That's alright. It gives a nice little. So I'm just going to pop some dimensionals here. Okay, so we've got that. That's our inside. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop this and we're going to put some glue here. I had some time today, so I spent a good couple of hours uploading videos into YouTube that I hadn't got a chance to do. Okay, so that's not quite the right size. Sorry if you're a subscriber and you got bombarded with millions of notifications. If you are a subscriber, thank you very much. They went too far up there, but that's okay. So check even though, because if you're using Stampin' Up card, if you're not aware, Stampin' Up card is actually hand machine cut. It's not automatic with a on a machine. So now we're just going to pop some glue here, or whatever your preferred adhesive is. And I'm just going to lay it down flat, fold that flap underneath. Now what I haven't done, which you could very easily do, is if it annoys you, I suggest you do it, is on the inside here, you could pop some coordinating DC or some, or stamp it, you know, just to kind of, but I think it helps to make this stand out a bit more that there's nothing behind it, but it would look, I don't know if that's going to fit. So you would see, so when you were looking at it, you would see it like that. So up to you if you wanted to have something behind there. It actually looks quite cool. So maybe after I've finished, I might put it all together, but I'm going to pop this here. Make sure I get it after all that mucking around before. So we're going to pop this here. So this is actually the front of our card, so that when the recipient pulls it out of the envelope, that's what they will see. And then put that there. Go close enough to the edge, I don't think. So we don't want that to come up. So in this one, I just had the picture of the sunset, the sun and the waves. On this one, I've got the cupcake. On here, this piece here is, and put it in there. So you could have yours that goes all the way along. It creates a little bit of bulk. It's 3 7/8 by 3 3/4, so almost square, right? But that just gives a nice edge around the outside, leaving a space at the top there. So I did say happy birthday in there. Maybe I'll just do happy birthday. I'm going to put happy birthday in the middle. Make sure it's the right way around. And then let's put down the bottom. I am a bit out of touch with the draw. Oh no, I've got a few people. Sally, Andrea, and Karen, I think, have entered. Thank you very much. Andrea twice, am I right? And then Karen and Sally once. So I'll do a quick spinny wheel. And let's do the other colour for that one. Nice thing with, that's not a very good tip. So the nice thing with these markers is, oh, it smells. Is that it's easy to add a bit of shading to it. Hopefully I haven't put you ladies to sleep. and then you can add. I don't remember using that one, but anyway. It just adds, once it's all developed out, it just adds a bit of colour. That's going to go in there, that's going to close down there, and then let's do this the other way. Celebrate. Happy birthday. Lid on. I know, it's lovely, isn't it, Alison? It is actually out of this setting, this set here. I really like the font. I like the happy birthday, but I really like the smile and thank you, a warm hello, because you're awesome. It's not, that sort of thing isn't something that you have on there, but the mix of the two fonts is really cool as well. I feel like this is, I don't know. So you can buy this set in a bundle with the circle punch, which I would have to go and have a look at to see how much it is a bundle. But and then dimensional. Andrea, I'm really behind with prizes to you as well. I'm so sorry about that. I do appreciate you putting cards in every week. It's not that I don't. It's just I also think you have everything that I've got left. So I'm just trying to think of things that I can get that you don't have. Okay, so that is our card. So when we open it, we have it this way for that one, and this one is like that. Hopefully you can see both of those, and then you can see that it just lies flat. So folding and like postage, it's a little bit bulky, but it's actually no more than one of our other cards. Well, you need more to get you through than the 100 after that, Alison. That's right. Yes, I can look at that for you. Actually, let me just pop over to that. I can do that very quickly for you. Oops, that's my hairspell circle. Well, I thought I could do it really quickly for you, but I can't seem to type. Why is it not coming up? It's making me search through millions of pages. Don't say it's sold out. Sure, it's in a catalogue. Because I remember thinking, oh no, that isn't one for me. But I've used it a few times now, and right, let me try something else. There we go. the bundle, which is the stamp set, photopolymer, and the 2 3/8 punch, is $88 for the two of them together. It is quite a big punch, but you could use for lots of different things. All right, so I'm going to go to our wheel, which is Karen, Andrea, Sally, Andrea. Let me just double check, but no one else has said, no, you've missed me. Okay, so I've got Alison, Sally, and Andrea for 2 cards. Is that right, Andrea? Both, Andrea. Both, I think. I think we would be classed as kleptomaniacs and hoarders because we have to have what we see and then we don't give it up to anybody. Let me just go back here. So Andrea did that one and Sally did that one and Andrea, I'm sure Andrea and Karen did that one. Oh, and Sally did that one as well. So Sally and Andrea in there twice. And Karen in there once. All right. That's not bad. That's 5. 5 ladies in the draw. Thank you. Here we go. Oh, you girls are so amazing. Sticking with it. Sally, congratulations. 1 prize for you. Write that down. I may just see Andrea. I do have, I think, or Sandra one too. But I will get to it. Sally, remove. All right, and number 2 draw is Karen. I know Karen's watching the replay later on, so I will get in touch with all of you. And yeah, this might not be very pleasant for all of you, but so I will get in touch with you all and organise a prize for you. Andrea, I might see what I've got. Yeah, I'll have a look and see what I've got and see what you're interested in, because I've got you down for 4. So let me know if that's right. And I've got 1 for Sandra, 1 for Sally, and 1 for Karen. And I just drew on myself. All right, I'm going to leave that there, ladies. Thank you very much for joining me again tonight. I appreciate your loyalty and coming on just about every night. And I love seeing your creation, so I look forward to seeing what you're going to make out of this design too. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate you. All right, I'll see you on Wednesday.